Hey everyone, so I just wanted to do, I don't know, a venting session. I am not going to be going over the products I'm using. If you want to know, just comment. So I am just like so overwhelmed with life and so over everything. I have to change the shirt. Okay, that's a little better. I hope this lighting isn't too bad. I don't know. Let me see. I don't know if that did anything. But I just decided I'm going to sit down and do my makeup because sometimes when I feel like crap and I feel like nothing's working out, when I do my makeup, it just helps me feel a little bit better. I'm gonna prime with the e.l.f. But lately, I just feel like I've been being tested in every way possible. It's like the harder I try to apply myself to make things work out in my life and make things be good, the more I'm tested. The more challenges come my way, the more things go wrong. And I've been so defeated lately that I've just kind of taken a break. I'm like, I went like strong for like 2 months. I'm not going to say what I was doing, but I was trying to accomplish a goal, and it just was like dead end, dead end, dead end after dead end. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to redirect. Like, maybe that goal is not what was meant to be. And maybe I'm supposed to be doing something else with my life. So I've decided to pivot and take a little breather, but it's just so frustrating. It's like, why is it that when I finally decided to like really make a change in my life, when I finally decided to really change something in my life, does it have to be so damn difficult? And I'm not someone, I feel like, that's discouraged easily. Like, I tend to try harder when things don't work out. But at a certain point, I feel like I was just wasting my time and spinning my wheels. This is maybe a little bit light for me, which is surprising because this used to be dark for me. So yeah, I don't know what's been going on with me, but I've just been feeling so emotional lately too. Like, I just keep randomly crying, and I don't really know why. It's not about like one specific thing when I cry. I mean, maybe it's just everything hitting me all at once, but I just like, I hate it. I'm already like, I don't know, I mean, I feel like crying is a good thing, but sometimes for me it's just like, I'm already dealing with enough. I don't want to cry. But I try to let myself cry when it comes because I don't want to suppress my emotions. But I don't know. I've been trying to do more things in my life to like get back to the old me. I've just been doing art more, listening to music, dancing, picking up projects that I put down, just really doing everything I can to be the best version of myself that I can be. But I feel like there's been so little time in the day to even do all those things that I feel like I'm just half-assing them. It's like, it's so hard to be in a 9-to-5 and be spending most of your energy on just making money and paying the bills, and then you have this whole other version of yourself that you see yourself being, and you're like not even having the energy. I won't say the time, because I do have the time, honestly, to do a lot of things, but the energy isn't there, and then it's like the inspiration isn't there. Like, I'm an artistic person, and when I'm drained of my energy, I just don't have the inspiration to even do those artistic things. So I've just been trying to like allow myself to rest, because I'm a super restless person, so it's harder for me to like sit still. So I've been just trying to let myself rest, or you know, and rest by like not watching TV. I mean, like, rest doesn't actually like sleep. I've just been really trying to allow myself to have those moments. And I've just been praying so much, like, God, please send me in the direction I'm meant to be in. Like, please help me hoist my sails and go where I'm meant to be. Like, where I'm currently living, I love it here. I grew up here, but I don't know if it's the place that I want to really settle down in. So that's kind of another thing. It's like, well, maybe I'm not, maybe this isn't where I'm meant to be. So maybe that's why things aren't working out for me here 100%. But like I said, I'm kind of pivoting. I've decided to kind of go a different direction with like career things that I've been doing in my life, and put my energy towards doing more artistic things, like just doing things that I enjoy. I don't know why, side note, but where is it? This foundation had so many good reviews, the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and maybe it's because it's like a lighter shade, because I know the lighter shades have more like, they're more drying, but I have never had good results with it. I've used so many different primers, like lotions, just anything, and it always kind of looks like cakey. But anyways, I try really hard to like be a positive person and see the bright side of things. I don't like to be a downer. So I've just been really grateful for all the things that have unfolded in my life that are working out, and know that I still have like a good foundation to start from, and that I kind of am in a place in my life where I can go any direction. I'm not super tied down. So I'm just grateful for that. And is this too orange for me? Yeah. But anyways, how has your guys' summer been? Have you guys done anything fun? Have you guys had to work all summer? Did you guys get to go on trips this summer? Did you guys get to do any good shopping this summer? I've been watching this girl. I don't know her full username, but her name's Lydia, and she's a minimalist on TikTok. And if you search her, you'll probably find her. But I feel like she's bringing me back to my minimalist days where I just thrived on minimalism. Like, there has been at least 2 times in the last 5 years that I got rid of pretty much all of my belongings, kept a couple sentimental things, put them in storage, and I packed up and I moved. And I was like, you know what? I don't want anything tying me down. I just want to go like experience the world and explore and live life. And I did, and no regrets. I totally loved it. And one thing I kind of loved about getting rid of all my stuff was eventually I just got all new stuff, and it was fun. But lately I noticed I've accumulated so much things, and I just feel like cluttered. And I'm the type of person where if things aren't clean around me, I feel discombobulated. Like, I can't really focus. So I've been on a journey of like going through everything, getting rid of everything that just isn't serving a purpose, that I don't wear, that I don't see myself wanting to own years from now. I have just been minimalizing, and it feels so good to downsize. I will say in the past, when I got rid of things, I feel like I did honestly get rid of too much. Like, there's things that I still wish I had. So this time I'm trying to be more mindful, and like, if I'm not sure, I'm just holding on to it until I decide. And that was one of the things that she suggested, was like, keep something for a couple months, like an item of clothing, and then if you don't wear it a couple months later, why do you have it? Like, I don't think I could be as much of a minimalist as her, nor do I want to be, but she's goals. Also, for me, I feel like because I'm a clothing collector, not a hoarder, I collect clothes. That's what we're calling it. I have decided that whatever clothes are like summer clothes, I'm not going to keep them in my closet all winter. They just take up space. They make me feel cluttered. I'm going to put them in storage or put them away until next year. And this year, I feel like I sadly didn't really get to have a summer. I just worked all summer. I didn't really get to go anywhere, and I had so many cute outfits I wanted to wear. And now it's like the end of summer, and I'm like, oh my god, is it too late to wear all those outfits still? Like, I'm just gonna try and cram as many outfits as I can into the last little bit of summer, because I have so many cute things that I want to wear. And I'm also the type of person that I kind of like, some of my clothing items I love forever. Like, I will keep them until I cannot wear them. But some of my clothing items I only want, like, I'll only like them for like a year, a couple months, and then I'm like, what was I thinking? I never want to wear that again. So I have some clothes that I feel like I know I'm not gonna want to wear next year. So those are the ones I'm gonna be trying to wear. Also, another thing about me, I'm kind of a lazy dresser. Like, I don't put a lot of effort into like actually styling a whole outfit, like clothes, purse, accessories. Like, I'm just, you know, I pretty much just throw things on and call it good. So one thing I want to do as well is actually like style some outfits. Anyways, those are some of my end of summer goals. Not very big goals, but like I said, I've been hacking away at the big goals, and I'm just gonna take a little breather. And little breather, I mean little breather, like, I'm not at a place in my life where I want to really just be like, you know, I don't want to settle right now. I want to strive for the most, but your girl also just needs a break. Like, I can just see it in my face. I look so tired all the time. Also, another problem is, like, I feel like I'm just like a lonely girl. Like, when I'm by myself, I tend to get like a little bit lonely, and I just don't have the motivation to do much. And then I just want to stay up super late because I don't like going to sleep. I always like get sad before I go to sleep. So I'm just like changing everything right now. I'm going to sleep earlier, waking up earlier. I went on a run the other day for the first time in months, and it kicked my ass. Like, I have put on some weight, and I don't really notice it or mind it, but doing that run, I really felt it. Like, whoa. So that's another thing. I've been eating a lot healthier. Haven't been eating so late. I haven't been eating sugar. I mean, I have, but I haven't been eating as much sugar. So it's been good. And going out on walks, like sunset walks. And there's so many pretty houses in my area. like old Victorian houses. And it's crazy how much you don't notice in a town or like a county or whatever, like a place that you've lived in most of your life, even maybe your neighborhood, like you could have lived there. And it's crazy how much like being in a car and driving around everywhere, it's like you go by so fast and you don't notice things. And now that I've been walking around on foot, I've just been seeing everything in a new perspective and like seeing all these beautiful houses that I live around. It does make me appreciate this place so much more. Just the history of this place is so beautiful. I mean, maybe not all the history is beautiful, but the buildings they built sure are. Okay, I'm just gonna use my finger. What else? This might be kind of weird, but it's been on my mind. My mom passed away and she was cremated, and I still haven't got her like an urn. And she always said she didn't want to like have her remains be like reside in an urn, but where she wanted her remains taken to is just not like, it's not gonna happen right now. So I don't know if anyone has any recommendations of like where I could get a good urn, something that's not super expensive, but something also that's quality. I don't really have a specific style or anything that I'm looking for. I just want it to be personalized to her, like maybe have an engraving on it. And yeah, so I've just been looking at her box of ashes like, Mom, I'm sorry, what do I do with you? Okay. This lighting is so bad. Don't mind the background. I've got a lot of boxes right now. I'm doing my makeup so out of order. But does anyone else just like see their lips looking blank? And when you're talking to a camera, it's like, you need to put something on there. It's weird when you're doing your makeup on camera, like, I get what they mean when it's like studio makeup. Like, it might not look super flattering up close, but it looks good on the camera. Because from up close, I feel like for me, this is like too much. But then on the camera, it looks good. What's up, bitch? Anyways, I think that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna curl my lashes. My mom made these earrings. I need to redo the metal part. It's getting a little rusty, but she put these really pretty stones on there. And I think I've worn them like once. When I was younger, I feel like my mom was so judged for being a hippie that I was embarrassed to look or dress anything like a hippie. And now I just don't care. I was also the type where if anyone was judging my mom, I was either staring them down or I was like, what the fuck is your problem? Why are you picking on my mother? Like, I was always so protective of her and couldn't understand why people were so judgmental. Like, you don't judge a book by its cover, okay? Like, she was just the sweetest person, so kind. Would give her last dollar. Like, literally, we would be so broke and she'd be giving her last dollar to somebody else that needed it more, and she'd always be like, they need it more, like, we're fine. Because I'd be like, Mom, like, why are you giving them that money? We need that money. Like, you know, she'd be like, they really need it more, like, we'll be fine. And yeah, she was just the sweetest soul. But these earrings to me were like out of my comfort zone. Like, when I was younger, I've had these for like 10 years or more, and it felt really good to put them on today. And I was like, what was I thinking? Like, are these hippie? Like, I don't even think they are. And she would always make me jewelry, and I kept all of it, but I feel bad. Like, I wish I would have wore it for her when she was around. Because I'd always be like, Mom, like, why are you making me that stuff? I'm never gonna wear it. Like, why don't you make me something that I'm gonna wear? And I'd always be so frustrated because I felt like she didn't get my taste. But now I'm so happy that she did make me those things, because they're things that were like, if she had made them just to be something I would like, it wouldn't have felt like it was something from her. So I don't know. I love that she stayed true to her style and made me things that maybe weren't meant for the younger me, but they were meant for the me now. I never do a full beat. And why is because I just don't really like how my skin looks with a full beat. I love having like a fresh face. I pretty much these days only do brows and lip liner, and I curl my lashes. I do skincare, and occasionally I'll wear a little bit of concealer and blush. Okay, well, if you guys like this look, it's a little bit, don't know, did it really fast. But that was my little therapy session with myself, with you guys, doing my makeup, because that's what makes me feel good and is my therapy. So